Aware and welcome back to
The eyebrows.
previously on the Battle of the Bards on Tabletop Troupe. I've grown weary, Crest, of my court musician. We shall put on a battle of the bards. Typical manager. None of it was a lie, was it? You'll be able to perform every night in a hot new club.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Whip out my lyre and following you
I want to, while the solo is building to a crescendo, I want them to burst into flames.
Okay.
We've learned now not to solo over each other, but to give it
together.
over.
Yeah, this is the band I remember. Good old days. The good old days are back, boys. The good old days are back.
And I go into a fucking rage.
Like you! We won't be here all week!
Actually, you will. All right, so you guys just managed to succeed quite spectacularly after a very, very rocky start in this performance. But you took over the whole stage. In fact, you took over the whole floor of this floating rock in hell, or one of the 9 hells to be specific. And the Pit Fiend was very excited. You guys managed to rock your socks off, and he is he's pretty amped about having you as new court musicians. However, the realization now dawns on you that this gig that you've been offered is to play night after night in hell for this Pit Fiend as an audience.
I mean, guys, we've been struggling to get gigs. This is like a guaranteed every night show kind of thing. It's not, I mean, for me it's quite nice down here because you got, I'm resistant to heat and all that. But I don't know how you guys feel about it. What do you guys think?
I like the heat, but there's no fish to be found in parts like these.
Oh, yeah, fish are a very healthy part of the diet, ain't it?
Well, for me, life's already hell, so
Oh, so you don't mind being down here?
probably not.
Oh, okay, well that was a nice episode.
And they live happy. The Pit Fiend steps up and says,
Well, welcome. You have succeeded, and you are now my new court musicians. However, I am thinking lately about stepping out of retirement, and I've become weary and bored of just lazing around. I've grown rotund, as you can see.
What? No. You look great.
No,
Stunning.
You're
Stunning.
still ripped. But
it's
below
impressive.
the layers of fat, you're
Absolutely.
still ripped.
Ah, thank you, but I am but a shadow of my former warmongering self.
and he proceeds to look at you all in the eyes. He now steps forward, this hulking, menacing figure.
And so I have been inspired by your performance. And instead of performing here in this cozy hall night after night, repeating the same old thing, I will return to the war between devils and demons. And you will accompany me as musicians to inspire my troops on the front lines.
I mean,
Well,
was that like fine print in
yeah, I mean,
contract?
look,
What is the payment?
Oh, there was plenty of fine.
What kind of benefits are we talking about?
I mean, do we still get everything we asked for on the rider?
The imp comes flying over Krast. Here is the contract on the scroll brought over and starts to unfold it and rolls across the entire map.
Yeah, there's no way. I can't even read, so.
You may peruse your contract, but you've already signed it. So, for all intents and purposes, your asses are mine.
Never skim the contract.
Bridget gulps.
Audibly.
Yeah.
Who of you are, I would say, most uncomfortable with the situation?
It's not exactly what I signed up for,
Apparently,
to
it is
have-
what you signed up for.
Yeah, but you
I
know,
need
we were tricked, and by that premise, I'd say, I'm generally not happy about it. I don't like to be tricked into anything.
Who reads the terms and conditions?
Fidget spits on the ground again.
I want to find
as a display of her.
Hymns of the
Annoyance.
Cat Lord, so I can't find them here.
Well, cats do go to hell. So.
Well,
Okay.
how about this, Tony Soprano? How about we come and fight your war, and after you successfully take some place, how about you give us our freedom? We performed well. We can inspire the hearts of men up above land, and inspire their souls to come here or some shit. I don't know.
The more we inspire to go to war, the more deaths, the more people you have to eat.
The way I see it is, if we're more used to you up there, sending souls down here. See what I'm saying?
At this point, as he's deliberating with the pit fiend, the one little imp, who, if you remember from last time in the bathtub scene, kind of the main imp at this point, who has managed up until now to not be eaten, not be dipped in the basting sauce, kind of crawls up onto your shoulder, Katri, and as Zamian is talking, he kind of whispers to you,
You will not survive the front lines of war. It is horrible. It is truly horrible. If you want to try to escape, say this name, but just promise me that you'll take me with you.
A tempting offer. And what would you suggest we do once the name is said?
It is just a part of his true name. Not his full true name, but it will paralyze him for a time. Enough to perhaps try and get out of here. One of the other imps carries the keys, or two of the other imps, to be exact. There are two keys that opens the portal back to your world. And then you just need to get rid of the chain devil somehow.
All right. This sounds like an appealing offer. What is this name?
But again, be warned, it is not his full true name, so it will only have partial effect on him. It will wear off in about 20 to 30 seconds.
Oh, shit. Now these other imps, do they work with us?
Royalties.
What's the dental? Do we
I
get?
mean, we all need dental. It's just about sense, but.
I'd say at this point he would have come a bit forward.
Whoops.
Oh no, we can see the secrets of the DM!
The secrets of the
You want me to move him forward?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Get moving up there.
Good to say.
I can
okay.
also move forward.
Okay.
He just steps forward.
I like the change of angle as well.
Cool.
Seeing the demons.
This first time I see his face.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So the imp leans over closer, and really softly, using their conversation as a distraction, leans over in your ear and says really softly,
Bragano, just say it out loud with your best reverberating bardic voice, and have the intention to capture him.
Let us do this thing.
No discussions. No.
So you guys don't hear
Yeah,
much of this. Actually,
I would be sitting next to.
what are your passive perceptions?
Okay. Probably not.
What does Braga do?
16 for me.
And you, Juan?
Then?
10. I'd say the only one that hears this is you, so you have this kind of split focus of. So you talk a little bit louder even
Yeah,
to
so,
try and
yeah, I'm
mask
trying to
the
cover it.
conversation.
Can I, just as he's saying, like, peek over and see, just try and spot the other two imps that I might have heard him talk about?
Yeah, you can for sure. So I'll say memory here now. I'll say this little guy back here, who was kind of the main guy. He's your, so to speak, what was his name? Krast. But he would have been here behind Katerina. And then the two other imps are kind of on these two platforms chilling right now.
Okay.
Chained, so they can't just fly off. They can fly, but to a certain length, they're chains.
Okay. Yeah, you know, and you don't know the kind of crowds we pull up there. You know, it's wild. People I've seen, they belong down here.
The deal is off. This is not what we think it is.
What's happening? What's going on?
Guys, think fast. I use my dissonant whispers to whisper his name, Drak Anu, with force into his ear holes.
There's a moment where he starts to hear his name and he's like, looks at the imp. You traitor. And then seizes up and is paralyzed.
Oh god.
Okay.
For 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
That's 5 rounds, which is quite a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
okay.
So should we roll initiative?
Initiative!
Initiative will be rolling.
Let's go with Katri first.
I'm 15.
15.
Total.
Bon.
That'll be a total of 4.
Nice. Strong 4. And
Strong
Fidget?
4.
21.
Didn't you say 19 plus 4?
Oh, sorry, you're 23.
Yeah.
3.
Quick math.
Quick math. Yeah.
Not my strong
And-
suit.
And Zamian.
9.
I
Is that
see
your
you.
bad D20?
You're down here with me.
Naughty. It's been so naughty.
Ready yourself, Bon.
I'm still sitting behind the drums. I'm still strapped in. I need to get the straps off.
yeah.
I'm assuming, okay,
the
so
wreckage.
after the performance end, would you guys have come down? What's your vibe?
Yeah, I would have been chatting to
I mean,
him
he's
Yeah.
chatting to him.
from there
but-
behind
I would
the
have said you
drums.
guys would have retreated a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Kind of after your performance, they'd come back. You might have come down, and then where would you be?
I'm like chilling
Yeah,
next to
with
them
us,
in
yeah.
the back.
Chilling
I think
next to
we're
them at the
all-
back?
Yeah, I'm like trying to.
basking
I'm
now.
just doing this like, guys.
The
This is
the
not
chain
about-
devil intently watching you now. Obviously, after saying his name, reacts, and all these chains like metal snakes start to writhe and come alive. Fidget, you're up first.
Okay.
Always being the wild card of the group, but seemingly always on top of things and aware of everything that's going on.
Okay, so I'm saying that this chain devil is kind of the one pulling all the chains,
Yeah,
if I can
he's-
put it that way.
Yeah.
And I target him for my next move, which will be vicious mockery.
It's a string of insults.
Yeah.
What do you
Laced
say
with
then?
enchantment.
I don't speak. Okay, that's the.
It's like sign language insults.
Yeah, it's just like
Maybe
Yeah.
it's just the look, like
Yeah.
some looks can stick with you for life.
How would you like? What would you like to do? How do you insult him?
I think I just go like to this guy and
So sound effects. You
make
still do
make,
sound effects.
make yeah I make those sound effects and I make like a string of like very rude gestures which I won't repeat on camera.
Very eloquent.
I'm
your
like
signals.
I don't trust you and I am not falling for this, so you can go and shove it.
You see this chain devil now. He looks like a hardy, badass guy. They kind of have the look of the what are they called in Hellraiser?
Oh, the Cenobites.
Yeah.
Cenobites.
Cenobites. Yeah.
Cenobites.
They have that look, like all the chains and.
Okay.
like
I think I can picture it.
Spikes in their
spikes
face.
standing
Yeah.
out of their
Okay.
flesh.
He doesn't seem to be much phased. He's gonna make a roll. Oh, how about that?
Oh no.
He rolls. He has advantage against saving throws with against magic, but he rolled a 1 and a 20.
Oh my god.
I saw you twist that dice. I saw you twist that dice.
Liar! So does that mean that was a nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He
Advantage.
just in this case he just saves.
That's a perfectly
So,
balanced dice. set, I think.
unfortunately, with this spell, if he saves, then nothing happens.
Okay.
So that scares you because he's not phased at all.
But it's also kind of frozen.
No, the
No,
chain
this is
devil
the
is,
chain devil.
is
Oh,
very
you
much.
saw the chain.
He's
Yeah.
like the.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the pit fiend for the time being. You've heard stories. You're a lore bard, Captain, and that's probably also what gave you the incentive to speak the name. If this guy unfreezes, it's over. There is no way fighting out of that. It's game over.
All right, guys, we
We
need
have
to.
5 rounds, guys, to
Approximately 5 rounds.
motherfuckers and get out of here.
Approximately 30 seconds.
That I'm gesturing to you all of this
Yeah.
that I'm saying.
What? Why you mean? I don't. Yeah. Oh, she's doing that funny little dance again. Yeah. I think it's the get the fuck out of Dodge dance.
I think now I'm moving into more of like a offensive position. So I want to cast Mantle of Majesty.
So it is described as an unearthly beauty that surrounds you or becomes you. So what does that look like?
Well, I'm already a very colorful character, so I think what happens is
You become neon.
I start all of my patterns and all of my patterns in different layers. My hair, my instrument, everything starts to have this like ethereal glow, and the patterns start to move in like a very hypnotic and entrancing way.
Stick.
Like we're
So I start to
tripping on acid.
yes,
Like someone pushed the saturation to 100.
yes, exactly.
Cool.
To 11.
Katri, you see her reacting this way, preparing herself. You also being the first one to actually initiate all of this, you have the jump, and so you're up next.
All right. So what I do is I yell out, guys, the imps, they've got the keys that we need to escape, and we need to do it quick. Let's get the keys.
All right. What are imps?
Those imps on the chains there.
Okay, cool.
And I use my lore knowledge to know that the chain devil is the one tying them there. And therefore I want to break them free, and I use my shatter spell on the chain demon.
Okay.
So I see that the chain devil is carrying all of his chains. And I notice that my lore of shattering is the one that will be most effective. So I cast my shatter on him.
You cast it with the twang of your sitar, or how do you do it? Okay.
Definitely.
So you play a harmony that should not exist, the forbidden harmony, and it starts to and then everyone's ears. It's a painful, intense sound. Each creature within a 10-foot sphere of the point. So which point you choose? It's you're centering it on the chain devil.
Yeah, but I don't want to capture fidget in it.
So you're gonna
I just like
Gonna
angle
curve it
it
off
a
to the
bit.
side.
Angle it off to the side. Okay.
This poor flayed man.
Yeah, sorry guys. Not a good day.
All I did was miss the high E over C major.
So he needs to make a save, which again now, and I'll tell you guys, it's kind of meta information now. After 2 attacks on him, he has advantages on saves against magical things.
Do it. Let's do it.
So he makes a save.
He makes a save, so you
Yeah,
don't
I
have to roll.
Oh no, I don't even have to.
It's against your spell DC though.
Okay.
Which is what is your DC?
15. Well, you say it.
Yeah, it's 15.
Okay. He does save, unfortunately, but that means he takes half damage.
Yeah.
So roll 3d8. So a bunch of the chains that form his skirt and like a part of just his adornments shatter and just like almost instantly seize and rust up and then shatter.
Sick. Beautiful.
Take that.
He's 17, eh?
17.
7,
17
plus
total, but he
3.
takes half. So
Okay, so what? That'll be 8. One.
first bit of damage. He just gives you a look from underneath the holes. He has kind of a helmet on that just reveals kind of his eyes and a bit of gnarled teeth, and he just gives you a look like, how dare you?
I dare.
Daredevil. Oh. Come on.
Yeah.
At this,
This guy is on it.
Yeah, I'm here for you, man.
at this point, the imps now see you guys pointing up at them, saying they've got the keys, and they're like, "Holy shit!" And the two of them just start to fly, but they can't fly further than the chain, so they're just kind of erratically flying around, and the chains just go like as they try and go as far away as possible. So I'd say you see they have about a. How far would it have been to try and get to him? 10, 20, 30, 40. I say about a 40-foot range on their chains.
So they fly 40 feet away?
So I'd say the one guy flies all the way over here, but he's a little bit up in the air. And the other guy...
You want to move those chain things? Or?
Well, these are actually fixed to...
fixed there, okay.
Yeah. Those are kind of just pedestals for them to sit on. This one kind of cowers behind the pit fiend.
Okay.
He's gonna. That one's really cowardly. He's gonna turn invisible. But the chain attached to him does not turn invisible. So this is the
Floating chain.
Okay. I wonder where he is. Where'd he go?
the chain devil looks at you all. You have made the wrong choice today.
Whatever, Barry.
Barry?
Oh, it's just the name I gave our manager. I don't know what his real name was.
Dick Cheney.
That's this guy's name.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dick chain.
Oi, Dick Cheney.
The chain devil now, he uses an ability that allows him to animate any chains within the vicinity. So there are quite a few chains around. So all these chains now start to come alive and loosen up, and they sprout razor-edged barbs.
What?
And animate under this devil's control.
Excellent news.
And then it is Zamian.
Okay, I'm going to cast Suggestion on the imp.
Okay,
Okay.
go for it.
Oi, you up there. I suggest you hand me them keys and fuck off. So you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Save that wisdom.
Let's do a roll on the table for this one. It's because it's getting a key, so it's a significant move. What is the DC for this? 15. Okay,
Come on, little buddy.
so let's go.
Ooh, he fails.
14.
Just fails, dude. Wow.
That imp, well, I suppose.
And it's not a key as such. It's kind of like another chain. Everything's made of chains here. That's
Really
where-
love the aesthetic.
Yeah,
They've got a weird kink here.
with a little pouch, which is also like chain links. And he
Chain
reaches up and loosens it, and the pouch drops.
Okay.
Well,
He has to hand it to me.
has to hand it to you.
Yeah, but only on his turn.
Okay, so for now he's just loosening the chain, but keep in mind that the chain he's attached to is being controlled by the chain devil.
Yeah.
Next up, Bonjana.
Oh, it's me.
You look around all this madness
What's going on? I have no idea. Whoa. Hey, you over there.
And I look at the chain guy.
Okay.
You look like a bad bloke. I'll attack you.
And I fly up because I can have 40 feet of flying with my wings. And as I get up and my wings spread, underneath my wings you can see this burling great axe, like hidden. And I rip it out and I come down at him.
Okay. You raged in the last part of your song.
Right.
Right. So you'd still be raging right now.
Right.
Yeah. Unless you don't take a hit this.
Yeah, but I also, as I fly up, I go into a frenzy.
Okay.
So this is a
Frenzied rage.
frenzied rage, which means after a minute I get exhaustion, But it also means that while I'm raging, I can use my bonus action to do another attack. So I already have multi-attack, 2 attacks, so I can use a bonus action to add another 1 attack on him. So I'm going
Attack
down
reckless.
at him.
On it all.
Yeah, and he's coming down recklessly.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. Take this, you chain devil.
That's weak, man.
I just roll my eyes. I'm like, oh, bother.
I'm not the one with the insults, but I am the one with the axe.
That's better.
16 plus 8, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that hits.
I just roll all the attacks at once.
Okay, so all the attacks.
Yeah. So
And another one.
14 plus 8.
that'll hit.
And another one.
Ooh, 6 plus 8.
It's
14.
That one's gonna miss.
Okay, so 2 hits.
So 2 hits before he brings up a final, like, he takes one chain and pulls the taut to, like, block it
I
out.
see how it is. You don't like my insults.
I think he just doesn't like you.
Everyone likes me. I'm the drummer.
And then,
That's why we always go partying and you won't get invited.
oof,
Ooh,
11 and a
11
10,
is
so it's 21 plus 10. So 31 points of damage.
Yo.
31 points of damage.
Yeah, queen.
You hit, but you realize that the hits just don't pierce the skin as deep as you might want them to.
Like half as deep as I would want.
Probably about half as deep.
More or less. Like he's somewhat durable or resistant.
Resistant even.
One might say he has resistance to your hits.
Especially the non-magical ones.
Get us back to Fidget.
Okay. With my Mantle of Majesty invoked in my previous round, I want to cast. What is it called again? Command. And I want to direct it at the imp that's hiding behind the demon. And I want to convince it to come to me. So I'm whistling at it, like a really loud, and I'm just like, come here.
Kind of
And because
hops
I'm
between the
all
legs.
beautiful and ethereal looking, I'm hoping that visually I can entrance it enough to trust me and be enthralled by me and actually come to me.
So your command is approach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it must make a wisdom save against your. What is your DC? Your spell save DC?
Spell save DC.
Oh, 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. Of that. It's gonna fail. So
Nice.
you see it creep up between the legs of the pit fiend,
I'm like nodding at it.
and the pit fiend just looks down at it, like barely able to move his head.
Don't you dare.
the imp is like,
I don't know why, but I have to give it to her.
you guys have 2 potential easy handovers of keys on the ropes.
Yeah.
And we got them suggestions.
But things are never that easy. In hell.
Catherine, you the other imp is just kind of chilling on your shoulder, terrified. What would you like to do?
I shake off the imp. I just try and break free, just chuck him off my shoulder, and then I use invisibility to turn myself invisible. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll run to try and take the chain devil guy from the back. Stab him in the neck. Got a rapier.
Stab him in the back of the neck, man.
Maybe
you can
like-
you can definitely get there with your cat movement speed.
Yeah, I think I can climb and everything. I'm very quick.
Yeah, so you're behind it.
Cool. So I'm invisible. I don't need to do anything specific.
And tech roll, baby.
Yeah.
You can stab him.
Is that with advantage? Because you're
no, invisibility would be your
it's an
action.
Sorry,
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
He's gonna wait there, but you can give someone bardic inspiration.
Yes, I will.
I'm right there.
I will, of course.
Well, just maybe do that before you go and stand right behind the guy. Just
Yeah.
as
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
it would make
Yeah,
sense.
As you're passing me.
Hey, on you go, boy.
I will go. I will go. You're right.
I'll just put that on you to show you're visible.
Yeah.
Visibly.
All right.
He's being there behind the guy.
All right, Kathy, that'll be your turn. And now the imps. Imp number 1 is now going to attempt to resist the chains being animated to give you the thing. What was your... What, you didn't do command, you did?
I did suggestion.
Okay. Which
So-
was for it to...
Yeah, he has
hand me
to
the key,
like.
that's
Yeah,
not-
I just said hand me those keys.
Okay. So he's gonna fly down. He manages, the chain is loose enough for him to fly down into melee with you. And he drops the key into your hand, or the pouch, the metal chain link pouch into your hands. But then his tail, his scorpion stinger tail also comes down for
He's gonna try and stab me. All right.
because he's still not your friend. So.
No, he's not.
But also he just
Oh! Natural 20.
Ouchie.
So that's 2 on a d4, but doubled. So 4 plus 3 is 7 points of piercing damage.
Ouchie.
And you must make a Constitution saving throw.
It's not gonna be good. I'll tell you that right now. It's gonna be 12.
Okay. That's enough
Oh yes.
to not get poisoned. The imp, for the time being, just kind of hovers above your head in your vicinity. The other imp now cautiously approaches Pigeon,
Right.
Creeping behind the legs of the frozen pit fiend.
stumbling through the debris of
Drums.
drums and tables and all sorts of stuff. You are where are you?
I'm
You're
over there.
So an imp it can fly 40 feet. So yeah, I'll say it can pretty much reach you. I'm straight. Yeah, so it is now next to you.
Right. Okay. So I'm just physically going to
Slide-
try and
What's your sleight of hand skill?
probably not good.
Dexterity?
+4.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. Okay.
So
Cool.
try and sleight of hand it out of his.
Okay. Let's do
pockets.
that. Sleight of hand. Grab the keys out of his hand.
So you go and try and snatch for the thing, and he's holding on to it,
Yeah.
and you tugging at it now. So you got to roll against each other. The imp not being very strong at all, you manage to easily snatch it away from him. But his tail now also comes up for a sneak.
Okay.
Ouchie.
So do I have to do a saving throw?
No, he's going to make an attack on you, which is 19 to hit, which I believe
that's
will
good.
hit.
Yes.
And then you take 6 points of piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
That's
as you-
20 as well,
You
right?
roll a d20 and then you add your con save.
Okay, which is +1.
You feel
That's low. That's 7.
poison from where this massive stinger, like a scorpion tail, but a lot bigger. As you went to reach for the thing, it just into your arm in the soft, fleshy bits, and you feel the poison now start to spread.
Ouchie.
So you're
Suck on it. Suck on the wound.
How many hit points did I get again? 7.
you lost 6 points of hit. 6 on the first one, piercing, and then you take 8 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
So yeah, he comes up, stinger. That poison.
And I'm on halfling, so it's like even more potent.
You
Yeah.
feel the vision is somewhat blurry and feel a little bit stumbly.
That was a hell of a snatch, though.
But now I'm holding onto these keys, but I'm weak as well.
So you both have a pouch with keys in it now. That was quick. The chain devil now just looks at you, Von Johnham.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm staying right here. What do you mean? I'm still hitting you with my axe.
Well, that's great. Let's get at it then.
I agree.
And he
Also, I'm raging. I actually can't have a conversation because I'm mad.
he proceeds to lift up 2 chains that he kind of holds in his hand and kind of swings them around, and they've got these nasty hooks on them. You can see it's crusted dry with old blood, and both attacks to you hooks into you, and he attempts to hook into you and like pull you close up to him so that your faces are like uncomfortably close together.
He doesn't have any lips or eyelids.
You're trying to kiss me.
I bite his tongue. I bite his tongue.
You're in a frenzied rage. It doesn't sound like something.
Kiss him on the nose. Like,
Really.
Yeah. I'll play mind games.
Okay, so one chain is gonna be 22 to hit.
One chain's gonna be 22. That misses. No, that hits.
You had us all.
And the
going,
other
didn't you?
chain is going to be. It's gonna be 13 to hit.
That misses.
That one's gonna miss. So the first one you duck out of the way. The second one he managed to hook into your shoulder and pull you up closer.
Got a pretty face you got there.
So that's gonna be 8 points of slashing damage,
8 points of slashing.
and you are grappled.
And I'm grappled. No.
Not grappled.
That sucks.
You can still attack. You're not restrained. Your speed is just 0.
I wasn't planning on going anywhere.
Then the two chains, there are chains hanging off the front of the stage where they probably just chain up more people if need be. You know, they start to whip up as well behind you, and you just see them like metal snakes behind you go.
Hey, by the way, was that just normal piercing damage?
Yeah.
So that would have been a half, actually, because I'm raging.
Okay, so one's gonna miss again, one of those chains, but the other one's gonna hit. And that would be 7 plus 4, so 11 points of damage from the...
So 5 damage. Okay.
Fire damage is one of the chains from behind you just comes up between your legs and does like a...
Yes.
What you don't know is I like that kind of stuff.
the chain devil,
Surprise! He's into it.
very, very close face to face, he pulls you even closer.
I get an erection.
And instantly knock him out.
My loincloth
You
goes
knock him
flying. My loincloth.
Knock him into the lava. Like,
I am aroused.
Just looking at this, I'm like standing there.
Right then. Why am I here?
What he's doing?
What kind of foreplay is this,
am
yo?
I implicated now in this foreplay as well?
This is a love sandwich.
Yeah, there are two more chains. So the chain that the imp here is tied to is going to go and wrap around you,
Okay.
and it's going to try and grapple you.
Okay. Does it just need to hit, or do I make a save?
Yeah, so that chain's not going to try and attack you, it's just going to grapple you because you're trying to get a key.
Okay.
So we just do a contested
Okay.
strength check.
Baby, I need you here.
15?
15. No. So the chain with that imp starts to coil around you and pull tight.
All right.
It is then your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I will expend a use of my bardic inspiration to take on my mantle of inspiration. So, when I joined the College of Glamour, I gained the ability to weave a song of fey magic that imbues me and my allies with vigor and speed. So, as a bonus action, spend my bardic inspiration. And I choose a number of allies equal to my charisma, which is 4. So all 3 of you, you get 8 temporary hit points, and you can move up to your speed as a reaction right now,
Unless you're grappled.
unless you're grappled like 2 of
But
them.
I don't wanna.
So just a question, you could give it to 4 creatures if you wanted to, your imp friend. Up to you.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, Bon, you and your friend up close here in an intimate moment.
Yeah, so you like it too, do ya? Well, take it hard. Take it real hard.
And then,
This lipless, eyelidless motherfucker.
so I'm gonna do 3 attacks again.
Swing it, dude. Swing it.
That's 13
One with
plus
your
8.
penis.
Yeah. That's 13 plus 8, 21. 21 is
21 will hit.
Okay. Okay, that's 15 plus 8. Another hit, I believe. Natural 20. Critical.
So, well, the natural 20 is basically just going to do the normal damage because it's not halved.
Right.
So-
Well, I rolled 2 dice.
Yeah, you can still roll 2 dice.
Yeah. Let's see. That's 3 d12s. 4 d12s actually. Can I get? I'll get 2 d12s from you guys.
This one.
It's still there.
The
Yeah,
dodecahedron.
So that'll be plus 15. This plus 15.
So, okay.
But
You're
that-
not going to double the last roll.
No,
You're
I'm
going to
gonna
roll
roll
extra
with that,
dice.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's see how it goes.
This-
Okay. Ooh, 2 12s, a 10, and a 6.
That's good, that's good.
Damn, that's some impact. Okay, so that's 24, 34, 40,
Whoa.
plus 15 is
Whoa.
55.
Holy shit.
And right as I'm like, and then I try and make out with him. That's the natural play. Yeah.
You just kiss dry teeth, dude.
I love it. That's my type. It's exactly my type.
Does he have tongue? Is my question.
Yeah, it's just tongue.
Tongue in cheek.
Tongue
is a chain.
Tongue
It's
and
like
teeth.
For meaty bones.
he does,
Yeah.
but
Meaty
everything
bones.
is
Meaty
pierced
bones.
as well.
Oh wow.
He just has like 20 piercings in his tongue.
Yeah.
So what was the damage in total?
55.
Halved.
27, I think.
Go for the makeout. Go for a performance check as these
Okay.
attack rolls are kind of part of
Some weird
a type of wooing, I suppose.
No, how good is
Plus
your
5.
kissing ability?
Plus 5.
Let's see, yeah, plus 5.
14? Too much tongue. Too much tongue. Not enough tongue.
You go for it. God damn.
You just knock his teeth out accidentally.
You go in for it and he's like,
A little bit more. Not yet. Let's savor, let's savor.
Savor the moment. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm new to this, to be honest.
so we've now had.
I've recently been dumped. So I'm a bit fragile.
Fidgets. You now have the other key in your hand, and you hear some kinky shit happening behind you. What would you like to do?
Well, as far as I know, we're still trying to get rid of this the chain guy, right?
Yeah.
Like he's like kind of like the thing standing between us and freedom.
Guardian of the gate.
I wanna just look at the gate and see if there's any other. I wanna try to understand if there are any other obstacles. Or maybe you can just tell me. I don't know. That we need to overcome over and above chain guy in order to get free.
We need to.
Because
put the
you
keys
mentioned
in the
there are
gate.
2 gargoyles. Like, will they stand between us and freedom?
Roll an
Plus 3.
investigation, actually. because
Investigation.
it's a bit
Plus-
more of like critical thinking.
Plus 1
Okay, that's
instead
fine.
of plus 3.
Let's go.
17.
Ooh, nice.
18.
18.
You being a bard, you guys study. You go pore over old poems and stories and things of the ages past, and you've heard before of gate gargoyles that need specific gems that they eat in order to give passage to people. But they still need to be coaxed into letting you through, and they can be very devious.
Okay. So they need to be convinced or charmed somehow. That's what you're saying.
That's the
But
gist
now we
you
know
get.
that.
Okay. Cool. So now I know that. But now I can spend my action, right?
Yes, you can.
For my bonus action, I wanna cast bardic inspiration on Katri because he's after me, and I know that he's gonna take an action. And then I want to focus my attention on Chain Guy. And I want
Big Cheney.
Big Cheney. Okay, I want to cast Dissonant Whispers
On him.
on him.
Okay.
Which
go
is
for it.
basically to whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
So you're trying to frighten it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
What is
3d6.
No!
It first makes a save
Okay.
against your spell save.
Wisdom save, yeah,
Wisdom
against
save.
14.
It's the first time I felt like I could fall in love again and try and take it away.
Ooh, that is gonna be 6. He fails.
Okay. Right, so then
now
you
you
now
roll
can
damage.
do damage.
Go,
Remember,
go.
2d6.
Yes.
My love.
Take 3 of the skulls.
Okay, let's do the skulls. Well, I don't know about your dice today, hey?
Your
Really?
feet shine in
Yeah.
the moonlight.
It hasn't been kindest.
Oh no.
Okay, so that's
Sorry.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is
It usually does really well.
Okay.
use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. So I want to get it out of the way so that we can get to the gate and get those gems in the gargoyle's mouth and get the fuck out of there.
Damn it, he was gonna do something with his reaction this turn.
So you use a reaction and it goes out of range.
He does go.
Where do you think you're going?
You're grappled. So as he moves away, Von Johnham gets pulled
shit.
along.
Okay.
So he looks at you and like,
How is such a tiny creature doing this to me?
and he looks back at you.
You're coming with me though.
Okay, you guys go on without me. We're gonna just go into the backstage area for a while.
So
It's getting real weird.
But doesn't he get an attack of opportunity?
he would, yeah. But you are has to move far away from you, so he can't actually move across you like that. So the furthest he can really get is back here. So he kind of takes you to, and you guys
To the backstage.
go down.
You just hear weird shit happening. Weird, lots of body parts moving around.
Oh my
Let's
lord.
let's get a
Can I get
bit of a different
like
view.
a little stab in with my rapier there?
Yeah, a little opportunity attack from our Khajiit friend.
So as they move out of your range,
Yeah,
he's kind of holding you in this
That's
embrace.
pretty standard.
So Bon Johnham, he's holding you in an embrace with his one hook still in your neck. At this point, he does make out with you.
At the backstage.
At the-
Yay! He got his. Bon Johnham got his.
I mean, it's a show. There has to be some action. Katri, you get a hit in as they move away.
This is not appropriate. Just to take a stab.
Shank him.
Can I use that bardic inspiration on this?
Well, roll the attack first.
Roll the attack first, and then decide if you wanna.
Oh, because it's just extra chance to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, a 10. Then
Might want it.
I do. What? It's a D6 or what?
D8.
D8.
But it's also 2 hits, so you add your
Yeah, with my I think it's
plus
plus 6.
6.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
so
it's
it's not.
not.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me my
Oh yeah, that's yours.
D8. Yeah. Oh, plus 3.
So 19 in
So it's-
total.
Yeah, 19.
Okay, that's definitely gonna hit.
Oh yeah! And now a D8 for damage.
Plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh, she
plus 3, so
yeah.
6 then.
6.
All right, so you
Nice, I've
get a
spoken.
little,
Yeah.
you get a little jab in. It's hard to really find the meat between all the chains and like and
picking
all
out,
and
yeah.
The companion
You have to
being the.
be accurate there. So, everything is moving a bit too fast
He's
for
come
Katri.
out of invisibility.
Yeah.
now.
yeah, you're
not.
now no longer invisible. so
Hello!
take that off.
I am here.
And I cast slow on everyone
Oh.
in a 40 feet
Nice.
Radius?
Like cube.
Q.
Like I can do a point and like a cube.
Where what? What?
But it's creatures you choose.
Yeah, up to 6.
So who do you? Okay, what's your point?
As centrally as getting the
You want to
imps
get the
and
chain
guy.
devil. Okay, so
So
that's
probably like
5,
right next to
10,
me almost, you know,
15,
like
20.
thereabouts.
Okay. Yeah, because you won't be able to reach.
No,
the-
no,
he's already
but just like that imp and that imp as well. Can I get all of
Yeah,
them?
you can-
And those chains, are the chains affected?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the gargoyles affected?
Does it say creatures?
It's yeah, I think so. Yeah, creatures. Yeah.
Okay, then it's
And
not
you have to
the-
choose.
Yeah, I choose 6. Yeah.
The chains are animated objects, so they
Okay,
don't
okay. Well, then
technically
the-
count
yeah.
as
Then
creatures.
the
enemies
imps and
and
the big chain.
devil.
Chain.
Yeah.
Dick chain.
Okay, so what they need to make a wisdom saving throw,
It's like, oh, you like to take it slow, I see.
and mine is 15. Is that right?
Okay.
Your DC? 15.
Stand down.
So roll for. Oh,
Hi-yo.
okay, that will be one. That'll be the. Are you doing the friendly imp as well, or
No, you
leaving
can.
him
No,
out?
he's fine.
Okay. So this imp here is slowed.
You basically said their lives.
The imp by Zamian saves.
Damn it.
What is wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom.
+1.
Yeah, 16. And then the chain devil, right? Is a. What is that? It's a 9 plus.
Wisdom.
The chain devil has advantage.
All right.
So let's see if he rolls
Let's
higher
see if he can do it.
than that. Nope, he does not.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
What?
Load.
Hello. What's going on?
All of a sudden, it was like this passionate, like, and all of a sudden,
Okay.
Bonnie, seriously, mate, we've got to find you some better love interests, man. It's all been toxic. It's been red flags, left, right, and centre this whole time. Come on, mate.
I don't like
Put it
truth bombs
together.
like that.
Pull it together, man.
I like visibly hold back like a little vom. I'm just like,
Look at what you're doing to fidget. Yeah.
I'm just like, at that moment, rethinking my whole life. All my relationship choices.
All just devils.
Yeah,
Like last one was a succubus. The one before that was like an imp.
Maybe there's a reason why my heart keeps getting broken. But I'm willing to try again.
With no clarity.
I feel you.
Okay.
all right. So that was slow. Dope. Do you have any bonus actions? Anything else you want to?
Inspire, maybe.
Inspiration.
How many do you guys have left? It feels like we're just throwing them out.
I think I've got like at least
I've got one more left.
Okay, cool.
I've used 2. Like how much do I?
I've used 3.
Your charisma modifier.
Okay, so I've got 4. Then I'll give 1 to Z.
The imp that's wrapped in the chain around you goes for another sneaky stab. He hits. Not a lot of damage there. So 4 points of piercing damage.
All right.
As that stinger now pierces into your stomach this time. Go for a con save.
Come on.
19! You're fine. You have had worse poisons in your belly.
Yeah. Just this morning.
Just this morning, literally.
Literally.
The second imp here now flies in a rage towards you, like, give it back! And tries to wrestle the bag away from you, which is going to be its action. So make a. You cannot beat him unless you roll a 20.
Oh, from you. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so he rolled a natural 20, so he succeeds instantly unless you have something you can.
Or if you roll critical.
Yeah,
so
if
should I roll?
If you roll natural 20, unless there's something else you can think of to do, but
Roll for it.
Okay, let me roll.
Come on.
Ooh,
17. Wait, but what is your dexterity? What would be so 23?
he's trying to wrestle away with strength. You're trying to like dexterously duck out of the way. He doesn't have a very good strength, so you actually do have a higher roll than him. So I'm gonna say there's this tug of war happening now where he manages to grab a hold of it, but it just like one nails into one of the chain clinks. So now we'll do another check.
Okay.
All right.
That's another 20.
Yeah, another contested. This time it's just a strength check.
Okay.
You can't use dex on this one.
Okay, cool. So strength
Trying
is
to
this
pull
one.
it back. Yeah. So it's gonna be a -1. Oof.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm lucky because
You're
I'm a halfling, so I can reroll.
Go.
Who's the nerd now, guys?
There we go.
Okay,
I
reroll.
love it.
I've been waiting to get a 1 because I'm like, yes, I'm gonna pull this one out my sleeve.
Yeah, this is a perfect moment.
14 to
Okay,
13.
Cool. There's like a long moment of tug and war, and he's like spitting in your face, and then you manage to finally just sort of like knee him in the groin, and then rip it away.
Not today, sir.
Nice.
Excellent.
Excelente.
The friendly imp now here is kind of looking up at you now, Katri.
Sir, I still haven't changed. You promised me I could go with you.
Oh no!
I made no such promise.
I don't remember making this promise.
He's looking back over his shoulder nervously at the pit fiend. This is now round 3.
Yeah. Stuff is close, getting close.
Damien, you just see heading over to the back of the stage this, whatever you want to call it,
Whirlwind of emotion.
and yeah, you're in this melee with this imp just stabbing at you.
So I'm gonna cast Flicker, so suddenly I'm like sort of surrounded by shadowy black flames, and I just pop out of existence and then reappear. I just want to appear 5 feet away over there, outside of the chains. We go get the fuck out of here, and then I'm gonna try and run towards the, just towards the gate. So that was, movement is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna see the two of them making out and be like, I'm gonna look over to you, be like, what the fuck's going on? I mean,
Don't ask me.
you seen what happened with him and Charlie, right? How are you letting this happen again?
I don't know. It's
Honestly.
beyond my powers.
Honestly. And then yeah, that's my whole turn.
Okay. I messed up. It should have actually been the chain devil before you, but I'll say he's distracted. But however, he sees you running now, and he's like, and sort of, I'm sorry.
I slowed, right?
Yeah, he is slowed. That also makes sense.
I have to tease.
And
That's the what?
he has duties.
Oh, I heard I have to tease.
Well, that as well.
I have to make a dookie.
So he can use one action, but he does have. Unfortunately for you guys, the way this works is his one action is all of the chains that he has. So he is just going to go for an attack, and he's going to turn you around and look over your shoulder and look back at you guys and hold the chain to his neck, sort of a hostage situation now.
Him?
On Bon.
What's this now? I'm gonna see you.
And he's gonna choke back. He's gonna choke back on that chain.
Just to hit.
Yeah, it's to hit.
He rolls with advantage.
With?
Because you went reckless.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry, rules lawyer flips back to the other side.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm sorry, mate. I did that
That's
to
okay.
you. I did it to you.
Let's just get it. Safe word. Safe word. Features. Features.
He leans very close to your ear.
Ratatouille.
He leans very close next to your ear, the no lips mouth. Very close to your ear.
There are no safe words in hell.
I did not consent to that.
That's very true and very dark.
Alright, that's gonna hit and be nasty.
Okay. What's the damage? Oh, is it off? Remember.
It's halved and doubled because it's a natural 20. So it's gonna be 10 plus 4 is 14.
Oh.
14 half, so 7 points of damage.
Huh.
And now, Bon, you're being choked. What do you do?
Alright, it's been lovely meeting you and everything, but I feel like the music has to come first, and I need to get back with my band. I'm very sorry, but I have to get loose.
And I try and break free from the chains.
Okay.
So what is this?
It's you can make a attempted escape from this grapple. You make
Athletics.
athletics basically, yeah.
Okay, so with advantage.
Because you're rage.
Because I'm raging.
Rage.
That's 16 plus 8 is 24.
That'll do.
That'll do.
That'll do, Pete.
That'll do.
Peaches.
And,
Yeah. Oh no, that
and then, but I can still use my my bonus action to attack,
Yeah.
which I will do recklessly. And
Because you do.
can I instead of an attack try and shove him into?
You can make a shove attack, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a contested athletics.
Yeah.
I will say, this is a pretty bold move because you're trying to shove him down into the fire. You don't know if he's going to take damage from fire. I mean, devils generally knowing lore.
I don't know. I just like
Metal melts.
He didn't respect the rules of safe words. I don't respect that. You know, that's against the consent. That's against the rules that we've set out. You know, and I'm just pushing him into the fire without his consent. So you know,
Big
tit for
red
tat.
flag in the kink community.
Yeah. Regardless, he's still, if you manage to push him down, he's still going to take quite a tumble and take a long time to get back up here.
Right on.
So I'm going to say this is a roll with emphasis thing,
Okay.
if you want, which means that you can roll 2d20s,
Okay.
and then you take the one that has the most extreme result. So either this will fail spectacularly, or it will succeed spectacularly.
Okay. So what happens, because I have advantage on athletics checks.
Okay. You can still roll your advantage.
Okay. So I roll 3 dice.
Yeah, probably like one for a negative, one for and
Yeah,
two for positive.
Let's say you roll 3 and then.
So I'll just use like this dice as this will be the negative.
No, it doesn't matter because you just roll 3 and it will still be
The lowest.
either the highest one or the lowest one.
Okay,
from 10.
so you just get a better chance
Away
to
from
roll.
10.
Away from 10, like the middle.
Probably,
Okay.
yeah.
The way I imagine this is you two are still entangled, struggling together. You've just broken the chain.
But it's like there is like affection here. There is
Yeah.
some attraction.
It's very passionate.
There's a lot going on here, but you both are on the edge. You both are on the edge here,
Right.
in more than one way, perhaps.
Wow.
Edging.
And just through the simple act of shoving him down here, he could grab hold of you, pull you down with him. Anything can happen in this
Okay,
moment.
okay.
So the roll with emphasis symbolizes that it can either go really well and you push him down, or it can go really bad and something else happens.
Okay, I'm in for it.
Cool.
So we're rolling 3 dice.
Throwing 3 dice, taking the most extreme result away from 10.
Okay, so there's a 10, there's a 13, and there's a 12.
Okay, it's successful
So
all the way.
13
all-
plus 8.
Okay.
Plus, I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration to this one as well.
Do it.
Make sure.
1. So
22. 23.
22.
He rolled a
13
5.
plus 8, yeah.
Okay.
He did not expect the chain to shatter, and there's a moment where he's already like, tipping a bit backward.
Can I say, just for like narrative purposes, I didn't actually want to shove him, but as I break the chain,
Yeah.
like my wings like naturally just expand out and push him over the edge. I'm like, no, no!
He goes back.
My love!
We can work on the consent thing.
I said it was red flags, mate.
Okay, fine.
It could have been good. It could have been beautiful. I could have changed him.
And he would have chained you.
Well, I like it.
He goes flying down.
Yeah, and I like tears in my eyes and snot from my nose come back up here. And, oh guys, what's going on here?
Right.
Soros
Look,
the
mate, I'm
devil.
sorry, but I had a feeling that it was really going to tie you down.
Well, you know I like that.
Okay. Right. So now, for the purposes of you guys are done in this round of the initiative, I'm gonna say the rest of the imps now sort of cowardly back away because the chain devil is dealt with. So they know on their own this is a losing battle. The chains that were animated before drop to the ground as the chain devil is out of the picture. You have a round of initiative to get out of here before the midfield.
Was this round 4?
It was round 4, but on round 5.
Yeah. Now I'm asking, was this?
This was round 4.
Okay.
Or this is now round 4.
Oh, okay.
So when it's done, Pit
Okay.
Fiend.
Yeah.
Wakes up.
So Fidget.
Hell.
I look at the grappled and cowering imp and I just go, And I turn around and I run towards the gate and the gargoyles, and I take the jewel from the bag and I pull it out and I show it to the gargoyle.
Okay, there's one with a kind of pig dog face, and then there's one with a kind of classic devil face with a goatee. Which one do you choose?
Ooh.
It's going,
Before I do that, can I do another perception check? Or
see if there's any clues as to what, like.
Right. So you go up to the gargoyles. Make a history check, actually.
okay, that's a +1, and do I roll 20?
Yeah.
Okay. 13.
13 total. You have no more bardic inspirations.
I think I'd have one left.
Didn't I give you one?
Didn't you?
Oh,
didn't someone
I don't think
inspire
I've,
you?
I don't
You
think
haven't
I've
used it. I
No,
gave
haven't
it to you.
used
It's still in
No.
the. Yeah.
So you can use it now.
Add it onto that.
Yeah,
Okay,
roll
so-
D8.
The D8.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, this.
Okay,
the-
that's 13 plus 8. 21.
21. Okay. You recall clearly from stories you've read or that have been told to you, or perhaps it's in a song that you've memorized at some point in your life. You've heard the tales of twin gargoyles guarding a gate. It's quite a classic thing. Traditionally, the story goes one would give you entry to the gates of hell, and one would give you entry to the gates of heaven. But in this case, you're just trying to get back home. And so usually in the story, one gargoyle always lies and one always tells the truth, that classic thing. And you have one question you can ask each to determine,
I know the question.
No.
to kind of coax it into opening up the doorway to get back home.
Okay.
Will you tell me that as well?
But I don't speak, that's the
Oh,
problem. Okay, so who remembers this riddle? Because I remember the riddle, but I can't remember exactly how it goes.
If you were your brother, who would you say
Is the liar.
Yeah.
And then how
and
do
then
you figure...
the opposite one that each says. The truthful one will tell the truth, and the liar will lie and say, it's the other.
Yeah, he will say it's the one that's telling. It's the
Exactly.
So
it will be the opposite brother.
the opposite of the answer
Yeah.
would be...
Yeah, would be the.
So I would
What is your question to get back home?
ask them which one of you opens the doorway to home. That would be the question, right?
If you were your brother, which one would you say is the one to open the?
Where do the jewels come into play here?
That could be the question as well.
Yeah, that's a good.
You don't know because he hasn't opened his satchel yet to see. You have a red ruby.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know what's in his.
How does the question work? You ask only one of them a question.
Well, you can ask each one a question.
Okay.
Well, so previously, I don't know how you communicate this to them, but previously you ascertained that they eat these gems as a way of getting passage.
But you don't know which one eats which gem.
You don't know which one eats each gem.
Okay.
That's what
Okay,
it
so you
comes
need to
down
figure out which one to give what gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you should say, if you were your brother, which gem would you eat?
Yeah.
To take me home.
Yeah.
take
Which
me
gem
home.
would you eat? Yeah.
So firstly, how do you communicate this?
Okay, I'm going to completely break character, and I'm going to pull you. Listen, man. Listen to me.
All of us. What? That's what would happen. I would be like, yeah.
Like, dude, be cool. Just don't make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, devils, hell sucks.
Each gargoyle eats a jewel. One of them lies, and the other one tells the truth. And we can each ask them one question. We need to figure out which one it is that takes us home. Do you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, be cool.
Yeah, alright, hell sucks. Oh, fuck. Oh, nothing happening here.
But you feel so honored that you chose
I'm just like secretly.
I'll pull him back, and I say, don't tell anybody about this. I will murder you, Muslim.
I genuinely fear for my life. And,
I'll say because there's no opponents here, you guys can act in whatever initiative order you want to. So it would have been Catherine next, but if you want to jump the gun and
Go for it.
well, I'll take the gem out and I'll say, guys, I got this feeling. It's just a feeling. It's like a hunch. We got we got to ask these guys. We got to figure out who's the liar.
All
Because
right.
one of them's got to eat one of these here gems.
What is in your bag?
And what is in my bag?
in your bag, you take it out and it's this like white with kind of golden flecks in it white, some kind of white crystal. You're not quite sure what it is, but
One of these gems takes us back. But only one of these two can eat this gem to take us back. But one of them lies, so we don't know which one to give the gem to. And we don't know which one of these 2 gems either.
Why don't we just pound on him till they tell us the truth? Just bleed the bloody hell out
Look
of
here, all right? You saw how that approach just went, right?
as you guys are having this lengthy conversation, you just hear.
I'm gonna go to the one.
Oh, fuck, guys.
Yeah,
This is it. This is the last round.
This is 6 seconds, guys.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask this one over here.
The devil-faced one. Mm-hmm. They start to, as you guys approach with the gems now, they start to animate.
If you were your brother, what gem would you eat?
That's the right one, right?
Take us home.
To take us
Take us
home.
home.
If you were your brother,
Which gem would you eat of these 2 to take us home? And by home, I do mean material plane, buddy.
I favor the red gem.
Gems. Okay, so if he was his brother, he would favor red gems.
well, I kind of get the feeling that
The white gem.
You have to ask the other one
He
as well.
eats the white one. Yeah.
So is that one action? Must someone else ask the other one?
So now that
He's
will
the
be your
lion,
turn.
basically.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. Like,
So here's how it goes.
okay, yeah.
You ask that question. One of you can ask the next question, and then on the last person's action is feeding the gems.
Can I ask him?
so the logic behind the thing is like that we would have to, if he was the one we need to feed a gem to, it would be the white gem and not the red gem, because it's like
He said his brother would favor the red gem.
Like, yeah, so it would be the white gem that we feed to him. That would be our best luck. Now we ask the other one the same question. If it's,
I don't fucking know.
But you still don't know if it's actually the white gem or the red gem that takes you home.
no, but no, it is the white, because how the riddle works is if you are your brother, which then whatever they say, the opposite would be the right one. And he said red gem, so the white gem would be the one to take us home. That's what we figured out with that.
Okay.
That's how the riddle works.
Okay, well, let's.
Because no, you're right. Because
Yeah.
So we do know the white gem takes us home.
Okay.
Can we ask him?
Now
if
we
he-
need to figure out which one of the 2 we need to give it to.
Yeah. If you were your brother, which
Yeah,
one
which-
would you say needs
the
to eat the
liar.
gem? No, needs to eat the gem to take us home.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the opposite one would be the one.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the question is, if you were your brother, which one of you 2 would you say would need to eat the gem to take us home?
Would you say?
Tell me, Gargoyle.
This is nuts.
Gargoyles like.
Oh man.
Usually people are more stupid.
Usually people don't have like 5 minutes to discuss.
We've negotiated contracts before.
The pit fiend starts to
Yeah.
unfreeze.
Quickly!
This one, kind of pig face.
I with my brother. Then I would eat it.
Okay, so feed the white gem to the other guy.
Watch him to the devil-faced guy.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Okay, yeah. I come up, I take the white gem.
This one, right?
Is it the wrong?
A portal opens, and at that moment, the pit fiend unfreezes and immediately unleashes a hurl of fireballs.
Yeah.
You all go running through.
No.
There's still an aura of slow around here, so there's, yeah, I would say as he comes running into, that's not
All the
an aura.
imps die.
Yeah, all the imps dead. You guys jump through the portal. There is a flash of white, and I think we will not reveal where this portal leads, because perhaps the journey of these bards shall continue once more on another day.
Cliffhanger. Yo. Why are you gonna do us like this?
Do it like that. Why you gotta do it like that? Okay.
Thank you, Master Guys. That was really a lot of fun. If you don't want to go to hell, then subscribe and like this channel. That's not really.
Hit the notification bell.
Heard it.
Hit it.
Unless you want to go down to hell to make out with
Yeah, with Teethy.
With me.
With Dick Cheney.
Big Cheney.
Okay.
Yeah!
Epic guys.
Woo! That was epic.